Can we talk about it? I just want to talk about it. This is another episode of Healthy Discussion. And today's topic, I wanted to talk about the electric vehicles, the EVs, the Teslas, the all these companies that has to convert to electric vehicle. And this will be mandated by law. Why? Now, I'm going to break it down to you and give you some insight on it. You have something called carbon footprint. What's carbon footprint? Do anybody know what carbon footprint is? Leave them comments down below. I want to see how intelligent the audience is or the chat is. Carbon footprint. Now, this is a lucrative business. A lot of people not talking about it. So what carbon footprint is basically the government is regulating how much your company is harming the earth. It has something to do with global warming. Now, carbon footprint, you have carbon dioxide and carbon monoxide, but they're trying to reduce their carbon footprint on Earth so we can have a better breathing atmosphere, and the Earth will be regulated, less gases in the air, right? Which means a better world, supposedly, hypothetically, right? Allegedly. So, carbon footprint is going to be a requirement. It's already legislation being passed now. By 2025 to 2030, all cars must be EV. Let me repeat. All cars must be EV, because if it's not EV, the city near you, the mayor near you, they're going to sue. They're not going to sue. They're going to charge your company. They're going to charge your company a tax for not having a zero carbon footprint. Let me repeat. They're going to charge your company a tax for not having a zero carbon footprint. So I see why the Teslas in the future will win. Not financial advice, but they're already gearing for the future because they already know the rules that's ahead. These rules you can find on the internet. It's called the Global Trend to 2030. I tell people read that. I'm going to leave that link down so you guys can have better information about it. But read it and put yourself in a position. I have a small business called Ready, Set, Charge, and this was definitely put in place for these type of events so you can have all the electrical cars, because every company from Ford to Lamborghini to Rolls-Royce, they are going to be required. It's going to be laws and legislation stating, hey, you must operate under these criteria. You must operate under these criteria. Why do you think all these cars are going EV? Follow the big boys. Like, that's all you got to do. Why you think all these cars from Ford, GM, to Toyota, to all the cars, why do you think that they're going in the EV direction? Because they know something and you don't know. So then this will render a question. What will happen to all these automakers and auto dealers and all these other things, right? It will be obsolete. It will be obsolete. If the government charging you, giving you a fine every month for every car that you have, and you haven't sold those cars, and those cars are hypothetically, allegedly polluting the world, global warming. Some people believe in it. Some people think it's just natural order. We're going to have another conversation about that. But we're talking about the EV cars. So you may want to hop yourself in one. And yes, the EV cars may not have the best setup as far as the recharge stations and all that, but I'm sure that they're building incubators to solve that problem as we speak. They're forming alliances to solve that problem as we speak, to have different charge stations all around the world, and maybe different charge formations that can get you in and out quicker than what's going on currently. They're working on it currently. In fact, I just gave you a business idea right there. How about you try to figure out how to charge these cars faster and better? It's like you having the best charger in the world. Think about it like this. If you got an iPhone or a phone and you have different plugs for it, some plugs don't work as efficient as the other. Why? Maybe that should be the solution. Is it the cord length? Is it the size of the box? So many different variables. See, I like to do a different experiment like that. That's how you get better. Challenge yourself. But EV is here. EV is here to stay. And it's not going anywhere. Now, we know that that's not the best system for the world. I like hydrogen engines, or let's just say water-based engines. That's better because it's 75% water in the world. So you would never run out of oil, fuel, and anything else. But the military uses that compound, right? I don't think it's legal to use it because that will be efficient. You won't have to depend on anything or anyone, not the Arabs, not the electrical companies, the Pepcos and everything else. You know, you won't have to depend on those things. You would literally depend on Earth. But we all know they have to control something. That's the name of the game, right? So anyway, back to the EVs. EVs are here to stay. I don't think they're going anywhere. Let me know your thoughts about the EVs. What EVs are you going to jump into? I'm going to buy me an EV myself under my company's name because why not? You know, it's a tax write-off. They giving you about, with EV cars, they giving you more tax rebates than you getting a gas guzzler. Now, I like gas guzzlers, don't get me wrong. I don't think the Arab's going anywhere. But at the same time, the rules are changing right in front of our faces. The rules are changing right in front of our faces. And if you don't know the rules of the game, you will lose the game. Let me repeat. It's like Monopoly. If you don't know the mission, the motive, you will lose the game. You're just going to be playing to play. No, you have to be very strategic. So put yourself in a strategic advantage position and look at them EVs. See what they can do for you or see what business module you can do for it. Because it's here to stay. On that note, comment, subscribe. I want to know your thoughts down below. I would like to know your thoughts about these EVs and the problems and how it affecting a city near you. You know, I would like to know. Leave them comments down below. Subscribe to this video. Sharing is caring. So share this video. Let people know that you care. Make sure that they're aware of what's going on. Because it's here. It is here. The future is here. See, the future started yesterday. It don't start tomorrow. So it's already here. It's already here. What are you going to do? What's your future is going to look like? Are you going to own your future? Or are you going to complain about the changes and you can't do nothing about it? We don't do no complaining over here. We just adapt and do what we got to do. On that note, comment, like, share, subscribe to the channel. That's how you pay me for it. Channel is free. Subscribe to the channel. I'm going to leave some articles and video down below so y'all can cross-examine what I'm saying, because I do my research and I do my thing. On that note, peace, love, and blessings. Can we talk about it? I just want to talk about it. Another healthy discussions.